What is up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? It is now time to go ahead and knock out your extended reading for May 2024. So when I do extended readings, well, the main reason, honestly, why I do extended readings is because I get a little bit ahead of myself and get too much done too soon. So I got to go ahead and give it one last swoop through and see if I left any breadcrumbs on the table before we move on to the mid-month messages. And that's where I look to see if there have been a change of timelines. Those are fun. So, all right, you know what to do. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information that you need is down there in the description box of this video. All right? Okie dokie. So let's take a look at what's coming in next. Let's see if I left any breadcrumbs on the table that Capricorn needs to hear. Let's see what's due to come in next for Capricorn. Now, this is not necessarily the person that you're thinking about, not necessarily the person that you're interested in. It could be for some of you, in which case you'd be one of the lucky ones, but this is the next person coming in, ready for it or not, basically. So, let's see here. Woo, we got that Hierophant, though. Okay. Don't know what to say about that just yet, though. Let me go ahead and get the rest of the spread laid out. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. King of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups reversed, though. But, oh, we got that Lover's card, though. Ooh, this looks real interesting. Okay. So, wow. How am I even going to start explaining this? Very interesting. Okay. So, let's start with this. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Now, this person is fiercely independent. Fiercely. I mean, on both ends of the spectrum, this person is very fiercely independent. They are definitely not desperate, not clingy, not needy, and sometimes that energy can kind of rub people the wrong way. They may think that They may assume that means, well, you must not be interested in me then, But I don't think you're going to be confused about how this person feels with the Page of Cups, King of Cups. This person is going to make their feelings for you very, very known. The only thing that kind of is a little bit weird here is the Ace of Swords reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. So there's a little bit of back and forth kind of push-pull energy. This person, they may not be like a professional communicator, They may not be the greatest communicator in the world, but this is one of those rare instances where it's like they don't really need to be, because you can vibe this person out. Even if they're not really communicating their feelings and their intentions with, unequivocal, fluent language, you can still feel it out. Lover's card. So, wow, okay. Man, this looks like the real deal, yo. I mean, you get Lover's card, King of Cups. Man, that's fucking solid right there. That's the real deal. Okay, wow. Well, I don't really have a whole lot left to say about this first spread. Let's go ahead and dig this person's energy up. See what their energy looks like. So far, so good. Let's see. Damn, Capricorn, man. I love these positive readings, y'all. I do. I don't like reading that negative shit. I know some of y'all don't believe that, but I really don't. I really don't. It leaves me, when I get done doing one of these videos and all of the messages are really, really negative, it makes me feel so icky and so drained. Sometimes I have to go over there to my little fucking meditation corner and just knock out and meditate after a negative reading. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you what comes through, And this one here looks pretty damn positive. I love that. That's a breath of fucking fresh air, dude. All right, let's see this person's feelings, their energy, and their intentions. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Okay, the death card. That came out in the last spread, too. I just didn't mention it. So, hang on. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. I don't know what to say about that yet. Let's see. Boom. Five of Wands reversed. This also came out in the last spread. I just didn't mention it. Okay. All right. So, this person is in the middle of a healing process. That's a very, very common message to come through. They're in the middle of a healing process, healing from their last relationship that ended, but they are so ready to just be done with the last cycle that they were in. They're ready to put that behind them, put it in the past, move forward with you. This person, I think, like I said, this person is fiercely independent. Now, when somebody is that fiercely independent, they ain't going to have no tolerance for bullshit. Like, no tolerance. And I'm not saying that you're bringing some bullshit to the table. I'm just letting you know, generally, this person is very, like, this energy, what this energy feels like is, I dare you. I dare you. Fuck around and find out. I dare you to start an argument with me just because you woke up in a bad mood. I dare you to accuse me of some shit that I didn't do just because you have unhealed trauma from the past. I dare you to blame one of your problems on me because you refuse to take accountability. I dare you. Fuck around and find out. Watch what I do. Pew, I'm out that fucking door. Right? Now, again, I'm not saying you're going to do these things. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's that person's energy. This person, and honestly, that's a good thing, because when somebody is so sick and tired of playing games that they're not afraid of being alone, you know their intentions are rock fucking solid. They ain't playing games with you. They are not playing no games with you. They are as serious as a fucking heart attack, dude. For real. So, the only thing I think this person, they don't really want to jump in too fast. They don't want to go too fast. They don't want to go too slow. Because even though they do feel an insanely intense connection with you, and at a very conscious level, they can tell that, you know, you're the real deal, they still want to be safe and careful and make 100% sure that, you know, you're not just leading with your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let's see how it plays out for the first 30 days. How's it playing out for the first 30 days? Okay, the moon card. So the first 30 days is going to be a period of major transformation for both of you. Going to be a lot of changes. Some of them fucking awesome. Some of them a little bit scary and uncomfortable. But yeah, ooh. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like with the Five of Wands upright, Seven of Wands reversed, conflict is kind of being avoided. You might kind of get close to that line and almost end up butting heads. But with the Seven of Wands reversed, I'm kind of feeling like it is being avoided. But, you know, you can kind of tell that the two of you still have, you know, you have your opinions and your bias. They have their opinions and their bias. And we can kind of tell that, you know, there's some things that me and you are going to have to debate. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna have to bring some things to the table, and you know, there's probably going to be some debates and some discussions that right now we should kind of, you know, take it easy on that right now, because we don't want it to pop off into any drama. But yeah, it's going to be a major period of transformation. I think you're finally, maybe for some of you for the very first time, going to actually feel true happiness instead of the nervousness and the drama and all that energy that comes with connecting with somebody that you can kind of tell is out of alignment with you a little bit, and it causes all those low frequency negative energies. You're gonna seriously, genuinely feel that you can be your fucking self around this person for the very most part. For the very most part. We still, like I said, we still have some things that we need to learn about each other, but for the very most part, I can be my fucking self around you, That's good. All right. Any advice? Any advice? Okay. Woo, the Wheel of Fortune. All right. This is a whole new cycle, y'all. Whole new cycle. Now, I know some of you are like, yes, a new cycle. Yes. And the Lover's card again. And yes, I mean, that is true. Fuck yeah, new cycle. But you have to understand that a new cycle very frequently means all new territory. All new territory, right? I'm finding myself in situations that I've never been in before. I'm connecting, like this person is going to be unlike any person you've ever dealt with before. You're going to be finding yourself in a lot of strange, unfamiliar situations and scenarios. And that can be a little bit unnerving because it's outside of our comfort zone, So just keep in mind that when the universe brings you your actual person, you ain't gonna just kick your feet back and live happily ever after. It don't work that way. Don't let the bullshit programmed into your heads by the movies and the music your whole life fool you. When the universe brings you your fucking person, your transformation process has just begun. Oh man, you and this person 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now are going to bring out the best in each other and grow and evolve into versions of yourself that you couldn't even comprehend right now. And as long as you know and understand that there's still lots of growth, lots of evolution, lots of changes to be made, then we good. Okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that you're actually interested in. Any breadcrumbs I left on the table for Capricorn and their love interest? Any breadcrumbs on the table? Uh-oh. That's an energy you don't want to see. 4 of Wands. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think you're going to end up finding out. Yeah, I see that you're finding out that this person is lying about something to do with either their relationship status. I think this person's lying about their relationship status. Now, what does that mean? That could mean so many different things depending on the situation. For some of you, this person's in a relationship that they're lying about. For others of you, maybe for some of you, you've been kind of, you and this person been kind of talking, and maybe they've been breadcrumbing you a little bit, stringing you along, and then you end up finding out that there's this other person that they've been seeing the whole time that they never told you about. I'm just thinking that you're finding out that this person is lying about something to do with their relationship status or who they're with or who they're talking to or who they're interested in or something like that. They're lying about something to do with their own love life. They're lying about it. And you're finding out about that. And then deuces. Deuces. Later. Later tater. Walking away from this. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Well, can't think of any other way to spin this spread here. All right. Well, let's take a look at this person's feelings and their intentions towards you. So this person's very one-sided. Very one-sided, very self-absorbed, greedy, very focused on themselves. Me, me, me. It's all about me. Me, myself, and I, and me. You know, very, very, very self-centered and self-absorbed. Very much so. Three of Wands reverse, Two of Swords. So this person is afraid of commitment. I don't know. They kind of go back and forth, you know. But when it all comes down to it, I think they are afraid of commitment. This person is an opportunist. They're an opportunist. So basically, they'll get with whoever the quickest, easiest person is to get with, right? Now, they do feel an unusually strong connection with you. They absolutely do. And you know they do. Deep down, you can feel it. You know they feel a deeper connection with you. And they do. But it kind of feels like this person's an opportunist, you know? And let me give you an example. So let's say this person has a choice between getting with you and getting with somebody else, right? This other person that they're contemplating on getting with is a low-life, drug-addicted, unemployed piece of shit, right? But they live right down the street. It's super, super easy and convenient. You, on the other hand, it's oh so obvious that if they got with you, they could be in a fucking power couple relationship. They could fucking build an empire with you. But your all's work schedules are a little bit conflicting. You know, you live all the way on the other side of town, so it's a little bit less convenient, right? Well, shit, I know that bringing you into my life would actually be the best bet, but this is quicker and easier over here. You know, they're an opportunist. They'll just get with the quickest, easiest, whoever is quickest and easiest for me to get with, right? So, but they do feel an unusually strong connection with you, and the reason why the two of you feel this connection is because you do have karma from a past life. So, yeah, I think this person, very, very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're the type of person to run from their own problems. Okay. Well, we got the outcome in the first spread, so let's look at the advice. Got the outcome in the first spread, so what is the advice? This isn't going to leave me with a lot of wiggle room, dude. That's been doing that all month long. Every May reading I've done. So some of you have heard me talk about this, but I got to talk about this for the new faces, okay? The only part of the reading that I will try to bend, twist, and stretch is the advice. Everything else, I read nothing more or nothing less than exactly what comes through. right? I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't twist shit. I don't stretch it. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I read what comes through. The good, the bad, and the ugly. All of it. But I try my best to try to bend, twist, and stretch the advice a little bit to try to meet you in the middle to give you some of your power back, right? The last I looked years ago when I first started reading tarot on YouTube, no other reader was giving advice in their readings. Not that I saw. Not that I saw. I haven't watched tarot videos since 2019, but back then, no other reader that I saw was giving advice. To my knowledge, I could be wrong on this, but to my knowledge, I'm the one that brought that to the tarot community. And the reason why I do that is because I want to give you your power back. I don't want to just sit here and tell you this is what is going to happen and you have no control of it. That robs you of your power. However, having said that, in May, for some reason, I don't know if it's that fixed Taurus energy or what it is, but the advice that comes through is leaving me with very little wiggle room to bend the advice. Very little. I'm going to tell you straight up what the tarot is telling me so far. First card that comes out is telling me that this connection is a waste of time. That's not my words. That's the card that came out. Let me see what else comes out. Well, hang on. Hang on. Six of Swords, right? See, it's saying move on. This is a waste of time. Four of Cups, Magician reversed. Five of Swords, you're dealing with a not good person. Don't ignore the truth about this situation. Oh, man. I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Well, let me just think of my own... Let me just think of my own personal advice. Man, have you made your feelings known? I know I always, that's my go-to every time, but have you made your feelings known? Have you made your intentions known? That's about all you can do in a situation like this. About all you can do. And we've got to have that conversation at some point. I get it. You know, it may feel a little bit weird, may feel a little bit awkward, but at some point, we got to have that conversation. What are we doing? We're doing this or we're not. You know? And however they reciprocate, and don't let them beat you around the bush. No. No, we're doing this or we're not. Which is it? One or the other. One or the other. If they start beating around the bush and stringing you along and no. Then that means we're not then, right? That's the only thing that I can say with this right here. I have like no wiggle room with this advice, y'all. I really don't. Let your feelings be known. Straight up ask them, we doing this or we not? There ain't gonna be no beating around the bush. It's yes or no. If it's yes, let's fucking do it. If it's not, then later tater. All right. Jesus, sage Christ. Hang on. Clear the air a little bit after that. All right. Okie dokie. We'll clear the air, y'all. Let's get some sandalwood in the air. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take another look at the person from the past. If you're not inquiring about a person from the past, then this is not for you. What is the deal? What's good? What's going on with Capricorn and the person from the past? Any breadcrumbs I left on the table? Any more important messages that didn't come through? Now, we know that that is the Capricorn card right there. Okay, but you know what? Let me just put it to the side and see what else comes through. last shuffle, last one. Queen of Wands reversed, Moon card. I'm almost, that Three of Cups there throws a monkey wrench in this. I'm almost kind of feeling like there is going to be a reconciliation attempt made here because the Ace of Cups is right in the heart of the spread. However, now I don't know what this Three of Cups is all about. There might be a third party involved, possibly, but the way this looks right here, Devil card, okay? If you dealt with somebody that had some sort of addiction problem, no, they have not gotten clean. As a matter of fact, they're probably getting worse, okay? But you're going to see, regardless if it was an addiction problem or whatever the case may be, you're going to see that they're going further downhill now than they were when the two of you were together. And I think that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And I know some of you don't believe me right now. You're like, no, Rich, you don't know what you're talking about. I want to be with this person so bad. Okay, you go ahead and think that. Wait until that person comes back into your life. You're going to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, why was I tripping about you again? I think that you're probably going to change your mind on this. Ten of Cups reversed. I think so. I think you're going to kind of back away from this and go explore other options. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm good. Nah, you know what? I'm going to go explore some other options. I'm thinking that that's probably what's going to end up happening here. I think so. Let's look at their energy. Let's see how they feel about you, what their energy looks like. So they are still holding on to this, absolutely. They have not let this go. They have not let this go. All right, one more shuffle, one more. All right, there it is, okay. Eight of Swords. This person is completely ignoring the truth about this whole situation. And told you that wasn't your energy. I told you. Told you that's not your energy. I mean, you could be dealing with a fellow Capricorn, I guess, but I don't think this has anything to do with you at all. And I knew that in the first spread. That's why it came out when I checked their energy. Okay, so, no, they are absolutely refusing to take accountability. Like, for example, let's say you dealt with somebody with a drinking or drug problem or something like that. They're still blaming everything else. Oh, I can't quit drinking because life is so hard. I'm so stressed out because of work, right? So I have to drink because I'm stressed out all the time. They're ignoring the truth. They're refusing to take accountability for any of their problems in life. And they're still playing the blame game. They're still ignoring the truth about this situation. I don't think this person's in actual love with you. I don't think so. I just think they can't find nobody else that'll deal with them. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. By the way, this person shows up in your inbox, ain't nothing about that going to be random. Just to let you know. That's not going to be random at all. Everything this person said is going to be very strategically thought out and planned out. Yeah, see, Five of Swords. So, yeah, they're trying to reconcile, even though they're not in love. They just can't find nobody else that will deal with their shit, basically. So they just want to be with somebody, and if no new person will deal with their shit, well, let's go back and try it with somebody who has dealt with my shit in the past. Maybe I have a chance on going back and doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. Maybe. What's the advice on this? What is the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, Ten of Wands reverse. Keep this person at an arm's distance. Keep them at an arm's distance. If I was you, what I would do, I wouldn't even agree to actually come together with this person for a minute. I would keep them at an arm's distance until you figure out what their MO is, till you figure out what their motives are. Because this is going to immediately hit you in a place that feels off, you know, and they could possibly take advantage of that. If this puts you in a vulnerable place and you know that this person might try to take advantage of your vulnerability and they might try to twist and manipulate you, keep them at an arm's distance and don't even, I wouldn't even come near them. Like physically, I wouldn't even go near them, right? Just keep communication. They show up in your inbox, keep it on communication for a little bit and don't agree to meet up with them, you know? And especially if they start pushing to try to meet up with you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, there's some people, you ever heard somebody say, I don't want to talk about this on the phone. I want to talk about this in person. Right? Very, very frequently. Not always. There's exceptions to everything. But very, very frequently. That's because they can't manipulate you that well over the phone. Because all you got to do is hang up. Right? They can manipulate you in person. Much, much easier. It's easier to manipulate you in person. Because, you know, they can corner you, they can back you into a corner, they can use specific body language, you know, you can't just hang up on them in person, you know, so I wouldn't even agree to meet up with them for a little bit. Keep it at communication for a while and lay your boundaries rock fucking solid, okay? So, but when it all comes down to it, like I said, I'm pretty sure that you're going to end up seeing this situation for what it really is anyway. And believe it or not, I know some of you don't even believe me. Some of you right now are sitting there watching this saying Rich Lop's the biggest dumbass that doesn't know what he's talking about. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Just watch. Just watch. Watch when you end up meeting up with this person. You're going to change your tone on that shit real quick. Real quick. Just watch. It'll be all right, man. All right? If the universe puts you in that position, it needs to go down that way. Okay? All right. Well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear. So, I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to look down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.